Hi, welcome to A Capital channel, where we break down the most important financial market insights to help you make smarter investment decisions. I'm Gift, and today we're going deep into a topic that is quietly shaping the stock market and the global data economy. Many of you know that gold and silver outperformed a lot of assets through 2025 and into 2026. Precious metals delivered strong defensive returns in uncertain markets. But what I'm about to share goes far beyond metals. This is about a company that is at the very heart of the AI data boom. A company that is structurally positioned to benefit from the exponential growth of cloud computing, artificial intelligence, and enterprise data storage. That company is Western Digital. Western Digital is a data storage solutions company. It manufactures hard disk drives, solid-state drives, and advanced storage systems used across cloud, enterprise, and AI workloads. Think of it this way: CPUs and GPUs process data, but storage holds it, often hundreds of exabytes. And without storage, AI simply cannot scale. The scale of AI infrastructure today is unprecedented. AI models require enormous amounts of data for training and operation, and all of that data must be stored somewhere. That's why companies like Western Digital have become essential to the AI ecosystem. Let's talk about who buys this storage. Western Digital has secured firm purchase orders with some of the world's largest tech companies, and many of these contracts extend into 2027 and 2028. These agreements are multi-year, ensuring continuous revenue and long-term strategic positioning. Key customers include Microsoft. Azure uses Western Digital's nearline hard drives to store massive AI datasets. Amazon, through AWS, is another major buyer, supporting services like S3 and Glacier as well as AI workloads. Google Cloud relies heavily on Western Digital for its data lakes and AI platform storage. Meta Platforms also depends on Western Digital's products to handle the enormous data generated from social media platforms and AI models. NVIDIA, while not a direct buyer, indirectly drives massive storage demand because every AI dataset processed by NVIDIA GPUs eventually requires long-term storage. These contracts are not small. They involve multi-year commitments and massive volume reservations. For 2026, Western Digital is effectively sold out of HDD capacity for the entire year. This is a clear indicator that demand is outstripping supply and that pricing power is returning to storage manufacturers. Why does this matter? Because unlike cyclical consumer markets, enterprise AI and cloud demand is structural. These contracts create predictable revenue streams, which, combined with limited supply, support long-term growth for the company. Western Digital is also attracting significant capital. In early 2023, the company announced a $900 million convertible preferred equity investment led by Apollo Global Management and supported by Elliott Management. This capital provides financial flexibility and allows the company to expand research and development, maintain production capabilities, and invest in future growth areas. Historically, Western Digital's acquisition of SanDisk gave the company deep expertise across NAND and flash memory technologies, further solidifying its position in both consumer and enterprise markets. The combination of long-term contracts, strategic investments, and technical expertise places Western Digital in a unique position in the market. The demand fundamentals for storage are straightforward but powerful. AI model training generates exabytes of data. Cloud computing continues to grow at double-digit rates. Companies are locking in storage capacity years in advance to ensure they can support their AI infrastructure. This is why we see pricing trends shifting. Historically, hard drives were cheap and often subject to price declines. Today, supply constraints and rising enterprise demand are driving hardware pricing upward, even for traditional storage devices. Comparing this to gold and silver, these precious metals have historically been wealth preservation assets, offering stability during volatility. However, Western Digital represents growth driven by the technological infrastructure of the AI era. While metals preserve wealth, infrastructure stocks like Western Digital create wealth by capitalizing on the structural expansion of AI and cloud computing. Looking ahead, Western Digital is positioned to benefit from several key trends. Enterprise AI demand is locked in for years. Multi-year contracts with hyperscale customers provide predictable revenue. Strategic capital investments give the company flexibility to innovate and expand. Pricing power is returning due to capacity constraints. In other words, Western Digital is no longer just a hardware manufacturer. It has become a cornerstone player in the AI data infrastructure ecosystem. The company is positioned to capture growth for years to come, and investors should pay attention to its role in powering the future of AI and cloud computing. This structural demand, combined with the company's financial and technological positioning, creates a long-term story that goes far beyond short-term market fluctuations. Western Digital is becoming increasingly central to one of the largest economic and technological shifts of the 21st century. To summarize, the key factors making Western Digital an essential company today are multi-year contracts with top hyperscale tech companies, strategic capital backing, essential AI storage technology, and the structural growth of data generation and cloud infrastructure. This combination positions the company to thrive in the coming years and potentially deliver significant value to investors who understand its role in the AI ecosystem. Thank you very much for watching. This is Gift from A Capital. If you found this video valuable, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.